Hi friends, this session is about how to answer the question in examination. So in our book, I could have given so many practice question number, paper number 1, 2, 3, 4 and amendments questions. So you can practice all those things. Now the first question, one or two question I will try to answer and I will tell you and I will guide you how to answer in the examination. So we'll take the first question. So this topic I can say is how to answer the question in exam. So how to answer in exam. So Mr. Vasu is the director of Hughes Technology Limited. Mr. Vasu is sentenced to imprisonment for a period of 7 years by Madras High Court. Within prescribed time, he has gone for an appeal. Now explain with reference to Companies Act status of Mr. Vasu. Now the question is, Mr. Vasu is a director of a public limited company. He is sentenced for imprisonment for a period of 7 years, but he has gone for an appeal. So explain his status in the Companies Act. Now if you see this question is primarily from section 164, subsection 1, which talks about moral turpitude. So the person who got imprisonment for moral turpitude or otherwise, so that area, and since it used the word 7 years, it goes to the first proviso of section 164 subsection 1, which talks about if a person is imprisoned for a period of 7 years or more, that is not less than 7 years, then this person will be he cannot become director for his life. So this question is from that part. So first you should write fact. Should write 3 lines, because the examiner find very easy to identify the question. Oh, this question he is answering like that. Is very easy to find that which question you are touching. So because now he will be having in his mind Vasu question, Raman question, super limited question, like that he will be having in his mind. So it is very easy. So you should refer which question you are answering. So fact, you should not write stories in the fact. Should like only 2 lines or 3 lines from the question. Don't repeat the question. Just grasp the question and write what is there in that question. So Mr. Vasu is a director of Hughes Technology Limited. Mr. Vasu is sentenced for imprisonment for a period of 7 years by Madras High Court. Within prescribed time, he has gone for an appeal. So Mr. Vasu sentenced for imprisonment for a period of 7 years. Sentenced for imprisonment for a period of 7 years. He has gone for appeal. He has gone for appeal within prescribed time. Now here we are referring to the second proviso of section 163, which talks about if a person is going for appeal, that person will not be disqualified until the appeal is disposed of. So in the second proviso, they are referring to the first proviso as well as the section 164 subsection 1. So if any person who is disqualified under section 164 subsection 1 for the moral turpitude or otherwise, and if he is sentenced for imprisonment, then if he is going for appeal within 30 days, that is prescribed time, then he will not be disqualified till the appeal is disposed of. So that is referred in this question. So this is the fact we have written for 2 lines. Then we have to write provision. So this question is from which section? Section 164 of the Companies Act 2013. So you should write, if you know the section number, you should write the section number, or you should write this question is from disqualification of directors. This question is from disqualification of directors. So you should write from which area they have asked this question. Then you should write explanation to the provision. Explanation to provision. So you should write in detail what does section 164 says. You should write section 164 talks about disqualification of directors. Okay, those things you should write. Then you should write any person who is convicted for moral turpitude or otherwise and sentenced for imprisonment for a period not less than 6 months, then for next 5 years. Okay, so he cannot become director for a period of 5 years from the date of expiry of sentence. So expiry of the sentence. Then you should write provided if a person is imprisoned for a period of 7 years, then he cannot become director for life. So he cannot become director for life. So you should write in detail all those things. Then you should write analysis. Analysis in the given question. So in the given question, so what we have to write, Mr. Vasu is sentenced for imprisonment for a period of 7 years. So this refers to the first proviso of section 164 subsection 1. So Mr. Vasu cannot be director for his lifetime. Then you should write the second proviso of section 164 subsection 1. So as per section 164 subsection 1 proviso, 164 subsection 3 also you can refer here. So you can write that as per that proviso, if a person is gone for appeal, so appeal within 30 days, then the person will not be said to be disqualified till the appeal is disposed of. And so you can conclude. So even if the appeal is disposed of, within next 7 days, if we can go for the second appeal, further appeal, so till that further appeal is disposed of, you will not be disqualified. And so these are all analysis you should write. And you should also refer section 167. Section 167 talks about vacation of office. So that section says, if a person, even if he is not disqualified under section 164, so because 164, once you file an appeal, you will not be disqualified till the appeal is disposed of. And as you know, our court is very speed. So today if you file, next month you will get the thing. So sometimes the appeal will take so much time. So this person will not be disqualified. So he will be continuing the office. But section 167 says, even though you are filing appeal, even though you are not disqualified under section 164, as per section 167 you have to vacate your office, and then only you can go for it. So you have to vacate this office. So this also you can refer in the analysis. So conclusion, Mr. Vasu is not disqualified since he is filing the appeal. He is not disqualified till the appeal is disposed of, but he has to vacate the office. So this and all we should answer in 5 marks question. So 5 marks question, according to me, fairly it will come 1.5 page in the examination paper. And if you leave one line space here, say for example 1 line space you have to give between fact and proviso, 1 line between explanation, then analysis. In analysis there will be paragraph, and you should always start the paragraph not from the end. You should leave a line space. For example, if this is the margin, this is the line space you should give. So these and all things which is very necessary. And see, for example, here I have given this line space and the paragraph spacing should be there. So by this we can easily write 1.5 page of our answer, and every answer should be start in a fresh page. And so these are the things to be kept in mind when we are writing the examination questions. So from my book you can go for the next practice question. So the practice question will be discussed in detail in the further video.